Welcome to the You Unfolded Live and Learn. I am Yentl Lega, and here today we're going to be making air-fried plantains using the Nuwave Smart Oven. So first and foremost, I want to say thank you to our sponsor for today, which is Nuwave. They did gift us with the Nuwave Bravo XL Smart Oven. So the Smart Oven has many features. So I did an unboxing of it and it's available in the link in the description. So make sure you check that out to know more about the features of this oven. But today, like I said, we're going to be using it to make air-fried plantains. Let's go ahead and get started. And those of you watching on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and share this with someone if you want to show them how to make these very easy air-fried and delicious plantains. So plantains, actually, for those of you who may not know, they are in the banana family, but they're the starchier version of the bananas. So bananas, you can eat them raw, but plantains, you don't eat them raw. Plantains are actually closer to a potato. So a potato, we don't eat them raw. So you definitely want to make sure you cook this. So this one is what you would call one that's more maduro. In Spanish, you would say maduro. It's more ripe, more mature. It's like the literal translation, it's mature, because it's black, as you can see, but that doesn't mean it's gone bad. Actually, that means that it's sweeter. So usually you would see these yellow or green. My favorite are the green ones. Those are more, those you can do more on the savory side. And this one, because it's more ripe, you could do it more on the sweet side, but you can still flavor it savory like I will here. So you can't really peel this as easily as you would a banana. So for those of you that are familiar, probably know what I'm talking about. These are not very easy to peel. So the way that I prefer to do it is, well, first you got to wash the outside of it, and you take a good chef's knife. Make sure you have a good knife, people, not like a regular steak knife. That's not a cutting knife. Just saying. So you cut the ends first. And the great thing about plantains, because they are starchier, they are rich in fiber. And fiber is something that you need to have good digestive health, because once you have good digestive health, not only do you feel better, but you can absorb nutrients better. You can absorb the nutrients of your food. So I'm just slicing these into like little rounds like this. So just doing that with the peel and all, because it's going to be much easier to take the peel off once you slice it first. And this fruit is rich in nutrients, definitely very high in antioxidants, which is so important for reducing inflammation in the body, keeping your immune system strong, and it's also been noted to be very helpful as an anti-ager. So it contains high amounts of vitamin C. Vitamin C, we all know, is so great for us to include in our diet to keep our immune system strong. And if you keep your immune system strong, it helps you, especially for those of you busy ladies there. You know, you get really stressed, full of things to do. And when you're stressed, your immune system, it fails on you. You know, your immune system is not as strong. You get sick, you're more prone to get sick. So vitamin C is something that can help protect you against that. It also has vitamin A. So vitamin A is another antioxidant. So here's what I'm doing as I continue to talk about the benefits. I'm just pushing this out. So pushing the middle part out, and you see the peel comes out very easily. So, and I have a little bowl. I always keep a little garbage bowl on the side. It makes it so much easier to just dump everything there instead of having to turn around and put it in the garbage and get your hands all dirty and wash them in between. It's easier this way. So I was saying that Plantains also have vitamin A. Vitamin A is so great also for your immune system, but it also has been noted that vitamin A is really great for keeping your skin clear. It fights against acne. So it's a wonderful thing for your skin too. The other nutrient that plantains contain, wow, say that 3 times fast, is vitamin B. So any of your B vitamins are wonderful for converting what you eat to energy. So if you're in need of an energy boost, foods with vitamin B, so like this one, like plantains, can be really great to give you a good energy boost. Think of also vitamin B being good for your brain. So they've noticed that with different studies that vitamin B can be very helpful at reducing the risk of Alzheimer's and boosting energy. I already said that, boosting memory. So the other thing is that a lot of your ground vegetables or fruits contain potassium. So plantains are very high in potassium, which is really great for regulating your blood pressure, but it's also really important for your nervous system. So it helps to actually reduce anxiety and reduce depression. They use it also to help with mood disorders. And the other thing it contains is magnesium, which is another one that has been very helpful to help you to regulate your sleep and also to reduce stress, because when we're chronically stressed, our body depletes our magnesium and our potassium. There are no foods that are forbidden. Unless you are allergic or intolerant, there's no such thing as a bad food. So constantly, anything that's starchy, anything that's high in carbs ends up getting such a bad rep. And as you can see, this is rich in potassium and magnesium. Any of those vegetables and fruits, those that are going to be starchier. But potassium and magnesium is so needed, not just for your physical health, but for your mental health. So definitely include some of these yummy foods in your diet. So now that we got them all peeled, what I like to do is put them in the bowl. Even though these are pretty yummy as is, whenever you're air frying, you do need some fat, to be able to get that crispiness, you know, that we like from the fried foods, right? So because fruits and veggies are pretty low in fat, most of them, when you air fry them, you do want to add some oil, but you don't want to douse them in oil. You just want to coat them. So I like to use this. It's a misto. I got it on Amazon. I'll link it below, and it's going to be in the description in my YouTube. So what you do is with air pressure, because you fill it up halfway with your favorite oil. I'm using avocado oil. Because it does take high heat very well. And then you just push this down. It creates like some pressure so that it becomes a little mister. So you don't have to, there we go, misting it. You don't have to get those pre-cans, those pre-done cans. You can have your own oil and fill this up. And you save a lot of money that way, and you save the environment from having to throw away all of those containers. So I am coating it with the avocado oil. I put about a teaspoon of ground garlic, and you just sprinkle it a little bit with salt. And then I spread them back out here on the cutting board. And you can either spread them out just as is in the air fryer basket. You can just lay them out flat. You don't want to layer them on top of each other. You can layer them as is, but what I like to do is I'll take like a wooden spatula and just smash it. So you smash it, and you see it looks like a tostone is what we call it. It's a how do you say that? Like a fried plantain, but a flat fried plantain. What this shape helps it to do is, because it's a little thinner, it helps it to be a little bit crispier. So I just do that, smash it, and layer it on top of the air fryer basket. Something I forgot to mention, you want to spray the air fryer basket a little bit because they do tend to stick to the basket. So you do want to spray it with the oil. I put the air fryer basket up here. And anytime you're air frying something, you want to put, let me push this back so you could see what I'm talking about. You want to put the pan underneath. Now, maybe with these plantains, because they're not oily, they're not dripping any oil, you may not really need that there. But just as a precaution, letting you know, if you're gonna air fry anything, put the pan under there so it collects the oils that is falling off of the food and it doesn't get down there. So air fry is the first one on there. So what I do is I put it at 400, and then you press temperature and time here to put the time, and I put it at 20 minutes. You press the middle button here, you push that to start it. This is the finished product of the air fried plantains. They were absolutely delicious. You can see we ate some already, but they do get stuck, like I said. So even with spraying it, they still get stuck. So again, it could be trying to play with the temperature, maybe putting it at a lower temperature for a longer period of time. But I still think at the time at 400 for 20 minutes, it came out pretty good. Came out pretty yummy, very tasty. It has like the slightly sweet taste, but you can taste the garlic flavor. I mean, it's just amazing. So that's how easy it is to make these air fried plantains. So for those of you who love platanitos, who love like tostones, I mean, it's not quite as a tostone, I'm gonna be honest, it's not that crispy, but it is still very delicious. So if you want to know more about the features of this Nuwave, actually for being a loyal follower and subscriber, you get to have $15 off if you purchase through my link in the description. And on top of that, you do get a 3-year limited warranty with it. The company, the customer service has been wonderful. I stand by a company that is like that. And their motto is live well for less, because it's not just about having affordable appliances that are reliable, but also appliances that will have you have less time in the kitchen and more time with the people you love. Thank you so much for staying this while with me. I hope you do get to try these at home. If you do, let me know. Send me a message. Show me a picture. I'd love to see what you think. And don't forget that you gotta silence the standards, because you are more. Bye, everybody.